Hello guys and welcome to a small guide here for the next week in GT Sprint here in Fuji. And yeah, the topic is that we are allowed to go for a zero stop strategy in the race. So yeah, we don't need to stop here, or at least it's a possibility to not stop here when we fuel save a lot. The reason behind it is that the pit is so long here and you lose so much time there, yeah, that it's actually worth it to give it a try and save a lot of fuel during the race so you don't need to stop and you gain there all the time back. I took the Acura for this. It has by far the best fuel usage and is also pretty decent here in terms of pace. So yeah, just a small guide here how or where you can lift. Basically, we aim for a fuel usage around 2.3 liters per lap. And yeah, with this target, you are able to get the race done without a pit stop. Yeah, for T1, we start with the big fuel save. Like here, we have this Panasonic shield in front of us, and basically from here on, also here where we have this sign on the left, and also here the orange barrier. At this moment, we start to lift. From here on, you can see we roll here all the way down to T1. So here we, yeah, are able to save a lot of fuel. Then for the next corner here, we have the same procedure. We start to lift basically here on the right. We have again this orange sign in the barrier and also here the escape road. And basically from here on we start to lift. We actually do an upshift here to fifth that the car's rolling even better. And then yeah, here same procedure. We roll until the corner to save fuel again. Then here for the right-hander, you can see we actually start to lift here also really early. We just roll through the corner. We are really gentle here on the throttle. And yeah, then instantly when the car's here straight, from now on basically, as soon as the car is straight, even before we are close here to the barrier and to the 100-meter board, we start to lift again. So here we save again a lot of fuel. And yeah, now we have a hard braking point for the next one. There we start to lift again really early. We have here on the right hand side again the barrier, and also here where the curb is ending, here the orange barrier, and here where the curb is ending. And you can see from here on we are already starting to lift the throttle up to sixth gear that we actually roll, or yeah, we just have better speed on the rolling. Here you can see again a lot of saving here. And now we're coming to the last part of the track. Here we don't need to lift so much anymore, but you can see also here now we start to upshift to the third, and at that point where the curb is starting here on the left, we start to lift again the throttle. Then you can see we don't actually need to brake here, just a small tap on the brakes, not more. And here the same, as soon as we are able to upshift to a third gear, like now, right before here the cross is beginning, we are actually again on here fuel saving. You can see we roll through the whole corner here, just a small input of the braking, and then up to the last part of the track, last corner. Here we can see that the curb is ending here on the right, and few meters after this, like now, upshifting to third, and then again fuel saving, and yeah, then up to the start finish line. There we don't need to lift for sure, and yeah, with this tactic you are able to do the race without a stop. It could work this week actually, and yeah, give it a try. Could gain you good positions there. For sure, you need to be a little bit careful because you will be much slower, and the cars behind you will or want to overtake you. So this is a little bit difficult there. But yeah, you are able to do it, and you could even go more than 1 second slower per lap, and you will still gain time at the end. So yeah, good luck if you try this, and yeah,